What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of ReZero, Season 2, Episode 21. I've been sitting here for like, I don't even know how many hours now after Full Metal. It's midnight, so when I started recording Full Metal at 5:45 maybe a little after that. When I tell you OCD is bad, bro, it's so bad. I think one of you suggested, I did read your comment, I don't know if I ever replied to it, but I think you suggested CBD or, could be, was it something else? Something along the lines of that, to help me with because you said it significantly helped you with your OCD, so I should try that out. Ooh, not hemp, right? I know people put hemp on, my one friend gives hemp oil to her dog, because he has anxiety, but was it that? If you know who you are, like if this like rings a bell for you, like you remember that you left this comment, 'cause my memory sucks, I'm sorry. But I did think about it after you wrote it, but I never went to the shop and got any, but repost the comment so I can read it, so I can remember to do it, because I think I need it, because I try smoking weed and it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I just feel like it's not, well, number one, it's not good for me, breathing in all that smoke. I'd rather like just take the oil, you know. Plus, I feel like when I smoke, I break out. Does anyone else? Anyway, not important. But in ReZero, last time, pretty much, we got Roswaal's backstory, figure out why he's so obsessed with Ekidona. You know, he's in love with her. Maybe unrequited. I don't know. Kind of, she could have been using them. She could have cared about them. But now we know why she created the sanctuary. It was to keep Hector out. Well, to keep her safe pretty much from Hector. She probably couldn't give a fuck about anyone else in there other than herself. But they needed a bunch of mixed blooded people or beings, however you want to put it. Because the sanctuary doesn't, like, it, what is it, like, it keeps people of mixed blood in once they're in, or it, like, keeps them out once they're out, type of thing, right? But humans can come and go as they please. So I'm assuming that means Hector is of mixed blood? No? Right? Yes, no? Isn't that what it is? Or is that wrong? Shit. I think that's right. Well, anyway, and the weird thing is, Roswaal has adopted Hector's mannerisms, his style, and you guys pointed out something I didn't notice. He now has in the past he had two blue eyes. Now he has one blue eye, one gold eye. So Hector had like golden eyes, so maybe some sort of way he like absorbed some of his soul, or his soul completely, or I don't know, but that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think Hector's dead, otherwise why still keep your sanctuary up? You wouldn't be so concerned with keeping it up, so which makes sense why she wanted Subaru's return by death now, so that even if he did kill her, she could come right back. If only you had Pandora's powers, you'd be set, dude. You'd be golden. But anyway, not the point. I need to just shut up and get into the reaction. My back's killing me from sitting in this chair for so long, so let me hurry up and get this done. You can hear it in my voice right now, I feel like, that I'm just like, I'm in pain, and I want to be done. But I'm gonna power through and get this reaction done. Hopefully once I'm like watching this, I'm distracted from the pain. Plus, maybe TMI, but like, it's the first day of my period too, so like, I'm cramping, plus the like back pain that comes with that. Ugh, sucks. To the... You can leave? The necklace lets him go. Mixed blood dad and human mom. Oh, so it has to be like half and half? Save Beiko and your sister and Rem and Petra? Save him from what? Himself? He's the one. Oh. And how does that fix things? Why? I don't think he really cares if she assumes the throne, does he? Unless that's like some sort of way to secure Ekidona's safety? Ugh. Cringe, bro. You're so annoying. Caught! Caught! My god, I feel like he's about to do something crazy. I feel like he's about to attack her. Because now he's worried. He doesn't force anything on her. Can you please stop? Stop. Please stop. 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 You're just spitting bullshit right now. No, that's so wrong. They already talked about all this, dude. He loves her for her. He doesn't, if she grows or doesn't, I mean, of course he wants her to get better, dude, but he loves her for her and who she is. You think you know everything, bro. He said he realized all of her flaws and he doesn't care anyway. But he called her on her bullshit and said, hey, you did this wrong and this wrong and this wrong. I love it. Yes. And loves her for it. I love that shock on his face, bro. Oh, I just want to slap him. No! I'm so mad at him for trying to, like, get her to doubt Subaru's loving her and doubt herself. He really doesn't believe in Subaru's way of seeing things, though. I don't get him, dude, at all. I don't get why you are the way you are. What do you mean, this timeline? You are fucking off your rocker, bro. I hope so. Show him that he's wrong. Show him a better way to look at things. Live his life. I kind of feel bad for him. This whole twisted way of looking at things is really... it's just sad. You told him to go convince Subaru to talk to her. You were behind all this. You really are on their side, huh? Are you just because you want to help them with anything that they want, right? But she can't. What, so that he can't get to the mansion? Why? He runs into the dog girl. Subaru, my boy, you are needed. We request your presence. Where the fuck are you? You're so late to the party, dude. This seems like this is the final timeline. Like, you're gonna make it this time. Oh! You're gonna handle her? Oh, shit. I don't know, man. I hope you stand a fucking chance. I mean, you can turn into that giant-ass fucking tiger thing. Facts. Convinced that show was gonna happen. It's still not over? Yeah, not out to her fucking death. Did he say, play until your dress is black with mud? What did he say? And then we're gonna play until your dress is black with mud. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Subaru. I don't feel like doing a review because my back hurts. Oh god, what do I even say? I'm conflicted. I don't know. I feel fucking lost. Okay, we'll start off with hopefully. I mean, I think so. This seems like the timeline where you're gonna get everything right. Because honestly, 4 episodes left. We don't have enough time for your ass to start over again and come up with a new game plan. All of this setup. This is definitely the last timeline. For this little arc. So, anyway. So, Beatrice is probably going to make it out okay. Now that we've got Gar, he's going to take on Elsa. Okay, makes sense to try someone new because we know that, Frederica did not fare so well last time. No one here really did. And Otto would stand no fucking chance. So yeah, Gar is your best bet. Um, so good luck, dude. And he has those I don't know what you would call those, like almost like braces, but shit, like I don't even call it just guards, but like I don't know. There's probably a specific name for them. If anyone knows, you can put it in the comments. But I wonder if they're just like really strong, or maybe they're enchanted with something somewhat. I don't know. Or maybe the red jewel is just a design. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, he's gonna take care of Elsa. I don't know who the fuck's gonna take care of the dog girl because she murdered Beatrice last time, so we know Beatrice can't take her on. But Beatrice was also not in the best state of mind. She was kind of uh she was lost and she was sad. So but even then, I don't know. I really don't know. Even if she was at like the top of her game, I still don't know if she would stand a chance. But who else here would be able to take her on? I mean, no one else is on her level. Unless, I mean, now Subaru has the unseen hand. Or he can at least use it now, I should say. He technically had it back then, I guess, but he didn't use it or didn't know how to use it or couldn't use it because maybe because he didn't have the witch factor yet or Echidonas or something. But anyway, so now maybe he could use it or maybe he can't. Maybe, you know, he needs more of like a rest period. Like he needs to rest more before he can use it again, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with his gate though. I mean, that's just gone, right? You guys said he just obliterated that shit. So, maybe not. Maybe he could just use it. Maybe he could just I mean, he seems fine. Yeah, let's I'm going to okay, if I had to guess, I'm going to say that yes, he will use it. Will it be against the dog girl? Don't know. But at some point in this scenario, yeah, I think he will. What else do I want to talk about? Rem, we have to rescue Rem. I think Petra's supposed to be doing that, no? Maybe Petra and Otto, because I don't know what the fuck Otto's doing. He can talk to bugs and animals and shit, though, so... Maybe... Okay. Question, so that girl who controls the dogs, I mean, they're mob beasts, but, like, would Otto be able to talk to them? And because he can talk to them, that doesn't mean he can control them, but, like, because he can talk to them, maybe they... Oh! Well, she controls the mob beasts, right? Technically, she could. Does that mean that she might be able to talk to them? So do they have the same ability? So therefore, if she could control them, maybe he could like. Maybe he could. Nah, maybe not. She probably made those herself, and that's why she can control them. No, are mob beasts created, or do they just exist in nature? That's my question. I think they're created. Wasn't the whale created by Echidona? Right? Greed created them? Yeah, pretty sure that's what they said. Season 1. So, yeah, if she made them, then maybe they don't have the same ability if she made them, because he can just talk to animals that exist already. But what I'm trying to get at is, if she could create them, could he create some as well? But then again, no. If she made them, then no. Probably not. But, I don't know. Technically, they're still animals, so maybe he could talk to them and, like, kind of get them to be on their side. That would be so dope. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be cool if he could do that. What else? Roswaal, his whole thing, like that whole scene with Emilia and Ram. It's nice to see Ram had her own plan going on, and she kind of facilitated a lot of this. Like, she was the one who kind of was the. I don't want to say she's the reason Emilia succeeded in the trial. Really, it's Subaru. Even if you convinced Subaru to go talk to her, Subaru's the one that said what he said. You weren't in his mind telling him what to say. He came up with all that on his own. Those were his true feelings. So, but I do have to give her props because she's the one who convinced Otto to convince Subaru to even go talk to her. If he didn't talk to her, none of this would have happened. Well, they wouldn't have any chance of succeeding. Is what I'm trying to say. Like the sanctuary, the what do you call it? The sanctuary's what do you call it? Shield, I guess you could say, wouldn't ever go down. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is what I was trying to get at. I mean, we get more bullshit spewing out of Roswaal's mouth. Just so insane. I still don't really get him a lot of the shit he says, especially since I'm watching this one time and it's just like over my head. A lot of the stuff he was saying though seemed to imply that he thinks that Subaru is just he has this ideal version of her in his head and that's who he wants her to be, and so the only reason he was sweet talking her like that is because he just wants to get her to be who he wants her to be. And we know that's not true at all. Like, which I was proud of Subaru for this, and they brought this back up. I'm glad that she said it like, oh no 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 no, you're wrong, bro. Actually, like that's not what he did. He called me out on my bullshit. He told me when I was wrong. He called me out for being pretty like um spoiled brat, not spoiled brat. What do you call it? Like, well, kind of crybaby, weak, kind of in a way. She gives up too easily. She relies on others a puck too much, I guess you could say. But at the same time, she doesn't rely on other people enough. Like, you should be able to vent to your friends. You know what I mean? Like, you should be able to express yourself and cry in front of people and let them help you get back on your feet. But you can't rely on them too much. Like, you got to find that middle ground. You do have to just like don't give up either, Emilia. So, anyway, I shouldn't recap all of that, but I'm just proud of him for saying that, but I'm also proud of her for like taking it in and working on it. Like, cause you can see her every episode. She kind of you can see how she fights with like, I'm the old me. Like, I would give up here. So what am I gonna do? Not give up here. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep trying to move forward and change, get better, learn more about myself. And if I grow and keep working on who I want, working on being who I want to be, that's how it's gonna happen. But if I give up, it's never gonna happen. And then what? You want to become the king? I think they call him king, even though they're women. They still call him king, right? King of Lejunica. And if you want to be a good leader, like you can't. Leaders don't. A good leader doesn't just quit when things get hard, right? So I'm proud of her. Like, you want things to happen, keep pushing. Anyway, and so he sees that and he's like, oh, good for you, but you're being manipulated, and I just don't like the way he's like. He's not even trying to manipulate her, really. It's just what he believes, and it's sad that he thinks so negatively, and also like he's very pessimistic, thinking people can't change and feelings can't change, right, from last episode, and people just manipulate others into who they want them to be. I mean, why do you think that? Is that what Akidona did to you? She manipulated you and made you into who she wanted you to be? And that's the only way she's going to love you? She's going to love you for who she wants you to be and not who you are? Why do you even want to be loved like that? Why do you want to love someone like that? Like, don't you think you deserve better, Roswaal? Don't you want better? I mean, why are you so set on living this way? It's just, I don't get it. But, I don't know. And another thing that bothers me is like he keeps speaking that way, like Hector, when clearly you're doing it on purpose because we know you turn it on and off. Can you just keep it off? Like, I know he said he's doing it because it's kind of like his version of battle armor, but why are you emulating someone that you're afraid of? Is it a way of like making yourself feel strong? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so what else? What else? I don't know. And I'm proud of Emilia for uh sticking up for herself against Roswaal, but like I also have to give credit to Ram too because she loves him. She's devoted to him. And that whole weird conversation about him like and her having this understanding where it's like the thing that you rely on, like if you use fire to achieve blah blah blah, then you'll die by fire, or if you use magic to achieve X, Y, and Z, you'll die by magic, and whatever, fill in the blank with what you will with all the rest of the shit that they said. So if you relied on him, you will die by his hand, and vice versa. If he relied on you and used you as a tool, he'll die by your hand. Like that? Is that essentially what it is? So he could kill her or she could kill him. But I like how she said she didn't want to kill him when he wasn't expecting it, or when he was down, or when he was, I don't know, like when he succeeded or something like that. She kind of wants to fight him one on one when he's at his best. I don't know if it's a respect thing or if it's. I mean, I don't know. Because she even said herself, I stand no chance, but she's got Puck on her side, so. Which I didn't expect that shit to happen. That was dope. But, what I'm. Oh, I never finished my thought. It's crazy. I'm proud of her for fighting against somebody that she clearly cares about and loves so much. But I know she's doing it because she cares about him. She wants to free him of these delusions that he's having. Because hopefully, if she does, he can live a better way, a happier way. But also, some people would probably just never do it. Like, they would just give up, and because they don't, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to, you don't want to hurt the person you care about. But if you don't do anything about it, and you don't help them change and kind of confront them and tell them, hey, dude, you're wrong, I think in the end that's hurting them more, because you could have helped them and you didn't because you were afraid to hurt them. But a little pain's not going to kill them. You know what I mean? Pain in different sense is clearly not just physical but emotional. I mean, it might hurt for him to hear the truth, but he's got to hear it. But you just got to be there for him. Like, don't just like completely shatter his delusions and like abandon him, because that's when people, you can't, I don't want to like get so like dark, but like people can only take so much. You know, God forbid he like tries to commit suicide or something. You don't want that to happen. That's what I mean. Like, okay, break his delusions, but don't just abandon him. Which I'm not saying she will. I'm just saying, like, in general, people, like with your friends, break the truth to them. But once they're like broken down and they're struggling, like, you don't just abandon them and leave them. You got to be there to help them pick the pieces back up, because people, not everyone can do it alone, right? Right, Emilia, right, Subaru, right, Edward from Full Metal Alchemist. Remember that episode? Envy. You envy humans because we have our loved ones to help pick us back up when we can't do it ourselves. Okay, anyway, not the point. So, well, it is the point, but okay, anyway, I digress. Anything else? And then he said something about covering the sanctuary in snow. I don't know why you would need to do that. Like, what does that accomplish? Is that setting the stage for Pandora to come back? Because it was snowing in that forest when she was there, and I mean, she did say they were going to meet again, and like, why show Pandora and all that shit if you weren't going to have her come back in some sort of way this season, or at least before the end? So maybe if it starts snowing and everything, those are the right set of circumstances for Pandora to show up. But if Pandora shows up, does that mean Hector will show up? Like, are they working together? That's something I'm not clear on yet. We know Cornelius, right, is working with her, but we don't know who else is. Anything else? But this is my thing. Why would you even want Pandora to show up? Like, what does that accomplish? If Pandora shows up, does that that's a problem for Emilia, and so then if you have Pandora come back and there's a face-off between those two, she won't be able to complete the trial? Maybe. But again, why am I thinking Snow summons her? I'm not saying Snow summons her, but I'm saying, like, it might be just a part of the equation, so to speak, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Anyway. It has been a while, which it's been 100 years, right, since then, or something like that. So maybe, possibility. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there. I don't have anything else to say. So yeah, if this is YouTube, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys, and I'll catch you in the next reaction.